Hey there, everybody. How are you? I hope you're all well. So, let's go ahead and do another pick a card reading. We're going to do it about your person and check and see, are they sorry? Are they sorry for all the nasty stuff they've said to you, for ghosting you, for flaking on you, for anything under the sun, whatever, right? Are they sorry? Are there regrets about the way they handled the situation? And I'm going to have 3 different decks of cards you can choose from. Before we get into it, though, I want to thank the sponsor of this reading, which is Psychic Source, and then we'll come back and get into the reading. Thank you to Psychic Source for sponsoring today's video. Guys, if you want to go over and get a 40-minute reading for $19.80 with a reputable company who has been in the industry for over 35 years, head over to Psychic Source, use code AMY1111 or the link in the description box below. That's an exclusive value for my listeners only. It's 40 minutes, $19.80. The value of that is $240. You can get a phone reading, a text reading, or a video call reading. And thank you, Psychic Source, for offering that to my viewers exclusively. Code AMY1111 gets you that value. Go over, check them out, and let me know what you think. Thanks again, Psychic Source. Thank you for taking a second to check out the sponsor for today's reading. I appreciate that very much. Everybody who likes, shares, and subscribes to the channel, thank you as well. It helps the channel grow, and I want to get this channel back up to where it needs to be. So here we go. 1, 2, or 3. We have here the Smith Waite. We have the Arcanum. Love the Arcanum. I've been using this deck forever. And then we also have the Lightseer deck. Okay. Is this person sorry at all? 1, 2, or 3. If you want to pause, go ahead and pause the video. If you want to add crystals to help you make your selection, I'm going to go ahead and add those now. So we're going to use this green malachite for the number 1 selection, the Smith Waite. I want to use the pyrite for the Arcanum. And then for the Light Seers, I want to go ahead and use that selenite heart. Okay? All right. So, let's go. Welcome, Pile 1, Deck 1. So, let's go ahead and use some animal spirit to help us check out and see, is this person regretful? Do they feel badly about how they've treated you? Of course, if they're a perfect angel, I'm quite sure you would not be here listening to me right now. Okay. Green malachite paired up with our Smith Waite. All right, we're going to move these onto the side so I can get into these animal spirit. I want the energy of your person first. It's the kind of person they are. Okay. What's their attitude? Yeah. Crocodile. And you. How they seeing you. The bee. Oh boy. All right. So rule number 1 in my channel, there's no shooting the messenger. This person is a Machiavellian type. I would tell you they're cold-blooded, okay? You heat them up. You heat them up by boosting their ego. How are you a target for this person? Now, you could be an empath. You are probably an empath. And people who are like this crocodile's energy seek out those that are warm, empathic. They have a high vibration. They need that, you know. They need the outside people to boost them up, to keep them going. Reptile brain. Oh boy, guys, this is shaping up to not be so wonderful. Sorry about that camera shake there. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Their regret. Yeah, see? Three of Swords. Well, they definitely hurt your heart. They crushed you to a million pieces. Maybe their regret is that you found out, or maybe you took a step. Hopefully you did. This person is an excuse machine and a blame shifter. If you got away from this person, you should probably go buy yourself a 15-layer cheesecake, stand up and give yourself a big hug. The Death card. They cut this, definitely, they cut you out. This could also be they have no regret because they think that you are going to follow them wherever. Yeah. This is the type where you're apologizing to them for shit that they've done. A blame shifter, like I said. Taking no accountability. Especially if there's a third-party person in the mix. Well, you knew I was married. You knew, so you deserve everything you get. Oh, I'm sorry. I know. I'm right. I'm not trying to make it out like you're, you know, licking this person's shoe, but at the same token, this person is not feeling sorry. They're not. They could even apologize to you. It would be empty. I feel like it's, yeah. It's like, no, well, hey, you knew, right? That's coming from you knew. So the Ace of Pentacles. Well, this person probably started back up with the third party person or went off with someone else. This is someone who really, but, you know, I'm not saying, this person would probably come back to you once their battery has depleted, right? You have something that they need, a high vibrational frequency that they probably can't find with someone else. This is not going to be for everybody, but if it does resonate with you, I suggest that you not message this person. You go along your merry way, run for the hills, you know, stand back, watch what they do. You know, people do change, you know, but look, I mean, hello. Maybe there's addictions involved here. This is this might probably has to do with karma. They're receiving their karma, or once they receive their karma, they're going to know why. Okay, this is not a stupid person. How else would you read this, my friends? you know, I'm not going to put a sugar coat on it. You've got the Three of Swords, you've got the Death card, and you've got the Devil. Run like hell. Oh, yeah. The Page of Pentacles. Well, I'll offer you something. I'll offer you a small apology. I'll offer you a small token of a commitment. I won't come out and say, I want a commitment, right? I'll lead you to think that's what I'm saying. I'll say everything but. And then when you come back to me and say, well, I thought we were committed. I thought I was the only one. I never said that. Tell me, when did I ever say that? Pull up the receipts. Yeah, this person can flip on you on a dime. Be really nice to you, sweet, kind. Then when they catch themselves doing it, they're calling you names, telling you you're stupid. You know what I mean? Never said that. When did I ever say that? Even if they did say something, they'll flat out deny it. This person did come into your life for a reason, though. And again, people do change. I don't care what anyone says. They do change. I've heard, oh, people don't change. Of course they change. Ha ha ha. Right? When that tower falls right around their feet. Change. Right now, I don't think there's regret. But I do think that in time there is going to be. And it's going to happen when it directly affects them. So, hold on. If your person is a perfect angel, a swan, then this is not your read. But, yeah, just know something is going to happen to this crocodile person. Something is going to happen. And if your person here is with someone else, married even, they would be the one cheated on. And let's just tell you, they could be even with this other person for money, status. Two of Wands. They're standing there and they're trying to decide which way to go, which would benefit me the most. Okay. The the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, listen, it shows to me that you apologize, you try and show them love, you do everything, but they're a crocodile energy, right? Are you going to be cozied up with that crocodile? Do you ever think that crocodile is going to reciprocate love? And it's that reptile brain. Again, yeah, look, you're going to end up fighting. There's going to be conflict again with this person. And I'm not saying that you'll never see them again, because I think you will. But you would definitely do well to observe this person, go slow. I mean, I say run for the hill. Run for the hills and don't look back. But You're going to do what you want to do. I want to look at this devil's energy. Not that we even really need to. Because again, there's obsession. There's a obsession, addiction. I mean, this could actually show where, I mean, this person has a near-death experience. And that might change this person around a bit. Six of Swords, yeah, like I said. But you have to really be careful with this one. Six of Swords, well, yeah, this person's going to try and reconcile with you. Because they're going through a lot of shit right now. And they don't want to. Okay? And where does it look good? On your side of things. Because you will accept this person into your world once more. Without even a doubt. Okay? Sometimes you have to let this tower just freaking fall. But the good thing about it is it can be rebuilt, okay? So the Chariot here. Get in your chariot, run for the hills. I mean, go as fast as these little suckers will go. This person starts speaking to you again. You know, I would definitely not put a lot of effort into it. Seriously. Put as little effort into this as possible. Watch what they do. Don't, you know, just listen to their flapping gums. Okay? Wow. Yeah, right now this person's definitely not sorry. Right now there is no regret. But like I said, there is going to be a period of time where karma hits them straight in the face. Okay? Watch and see. Do they blame the others? Do they blame other people for their downfall? Or do they take accountability? That would be like, you know, clue number one that they might have changed. Okay? They come at you with that smile. You know what I'm talking about. Be leery. But the choice is up to you. Okay? So, thank you so much. If you did resonate with this, please hit the subscribe for me. It is free. I appreciate it very, very much. Helps this channel grow and get back to where it used to be. Alright, guys. Talk to you later. Bye. Hello, pal number 2. I hope this goes better than the first one. The pyrite selection here. We're going to start off with some animal spirit. We're going to check your person's attitude about this situation. Okay? I'm getting a little nervous. Alright. So, what's up with them? Oh, baby. The crow. The crow. Air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. I get stoic. Let's get another for your side. How are they seeing you? Sorry. The Moth and the Buffalo show. No. Again, the moth to the flame, the buffalo's energy, the return of the great white buffalo. You know, your person is seeing you as someone who is stubborn, someone who is grounded, someone who is strong as hell, but you cannot resist them. And why is it their fault? Why is it my fault? Cock-a-doodle-doo, right? They're really a chicken, but they got a crow suit on. And they're doing it on purpose. They're using the magic. Look at the energy they got in their little claws here. They're playing with you. They play this fucking game because it makes them feel good to know that the great buffalo is under their spell, so to speak. Not that they put a spell on you, because that is bullshit. Okay? I cannot make you fall in love with the fucking Amazon driver now, can I? No. If I could, I'd be getting a lot more money than I do. My energy work is on point, though, I will say. But still, can't, play with people's free will. Are they sorry? Do they have regret? Well, not right at this particular point in time, but we're going to see what we get here. Again, Machiavellian. It's like, well, you knew. It's kind of like that. Blame shifty bullshit. Yeah. Page of Pentacles and then the Two of Cups. This person is, listen, they guarantee you're going to be back. They can offer you some little shiny thing, which is them. And you're captivated. Two of Cups. Does that mean they don't love you? Does that mean they have no emotion for you? Does that mean that... Actually, don't. It does not mean that at all. All I'm trying to figure out is this sucker even a little bit sorry? They're not. They think they are the shiny thing. That, they can just flutter around and do whatever the hell they want to do. And you're going to be standing there waiting for them. You can't help yourself. You're the moth to the flame. What happens to that moth, though? It gets burnt. They think you're going to be together at some point. But you do the same thing to them? Is that what I'm getting here? Well, they do it to me. Knight of Cups. Well, maybe you hurt this person in the past and you're not even aware of it. This person's got problems. This person, they do. They got problems. Hanged Man. Yeah, you're going to hang around. Hanged Man. Energy here. This is a cycle with this person. The story of this hangman walking across the tree limb, right? Paying no mind, like the fool who's about ready to fall off of the cliff. But this guy gets caught up and is suspended in mid-air, not being able to move or do anything. Not looking where you're going, so you fall. You fall for this bullshit over here. So once you do, and they got you in their claws, oh, well, I can, put the buffalo you on the side for now. They're not going anywhere. They've already given me their heart. They told me, they opened up to me. They told me they want to be with me. Even though I offered them just something small. I don't think that you are to fault at all, my friends. I am the biggest sap you're ever going to meet. I mean... And again, it doesn't mean this person doesn't have feelings for you. Doesn't mean that at all. The moon. Oh, good Lord. What did I say? This person's got problems. Fear. Issues. Galore. They think they can put everything off all of the time. It's like this person thinks they're going to live forever. Or at least you're going to be around forever waiting for them to get their head out of their, you know what, their derriere. Whoa, baby. The Star. Oh, we can heal this, right? Hopes, wishes, dreams. If you turned away from this person, number one, I would be very fucking surprised. Okay, I would be very surprised. But if you did, there is a regret. There's a regret that you did that. But still, they think that all they gotta do is come quacking and squawking. They can heal this. This person feels very powerful. This person actually, more than likely, feels like they can do some kind of voodoo shtick and get you to do whatever the hell they want. Just saying. That's what I'm feeling here. I can manipulate. I am the almighty crow with the energy ball in my claws. It's just bullshit. Oh, Lord have mercy. We've got the Death card and the Knight of Swords. And the Devil is at the bottom of the deck. This is sort of the same thing as the first one. I mean, I told you guys, listen, the readings with it doesn't matter the pick a card. It's the energy is kind of the same, right? And mostly people are returning here. There are some, well, even if you're not subscribed and you're a returning person, please hit the subscribe. I mean, it's only the right thing to do. And it is free, for heaven's sake. Hold on. There's an obsession going on here. Addictions could play a role. All right. In this specific point in time, I don't think that they're very sorry or regretful, because like I said, they got a head as big as this moon. Okay, they're full of themselves. This person is. They really are. However, I do think that things change. Something happens here where your person actually wakes up. Now, someone could have passed in their family, something that really makes them step back and think about mortality, you know, and understand that time is not, you know, forever. Like, I got all the time in the world to be a big jackass and never do anything, you know, and think about change and think about coming together. Think about opening up and communicating, okay? But something's definitely going to change here. There is going to be some sort of a karmic repercussion, I want to say. I know all my subscribers are just total angels, okay? I know. You were nothing but nice to this person. You probably brought them chicken noodle soup when they were going through detox, whatever, okay? Whatever the case may be. Giving them rides everywhere when the car broke down, you know, whatever. And then they act like they don't know you. When you open up to let them know how much you care about them. Okay? And this is complete bullshit. They got a shit ton of problems. They need some counseling. They need a God smack. They need a hit in the face with the karmic, The guides and the keepers of karma need to come pay your person a visit. There is change here, though. There is going to be some sort of a transformation. So I'm not leaving you on this note of like, oh my God, what the hell? No, because you do have the star card here too. And that is a card of great healing. You know, sort of cancels out the devil card, in a way. But look what we've got here. How else are you going to read this? The moon, the devil, the death card. I mean, ominous. Hello. I do see love here, though. I really do. It's like you got, look at my hands, how they're like this. They're intertwined. I never leave my hands like this. You guys are like going to be buried out on top of one another. My best friend used to say that about me and my person. You guys are going to be buried on top of one another. And that's kind of what it feels like here. But in the middle, that moth to the flame. You know, hey, I've been beating you up, sort of. And your person too. But if nobody ever did anything for I don't know how long, Spirit would come through and do something to get you folks back in one another's atmosphere again. And there is such a stubborn energy here. You could be afraid to open up to this person, and they hide their feelings. They do. And as soon as they catch themselves saying something even remotely not even nice, but opening up their heart to say something to you that would lead you to believe that they love you, they take it back with something dumb. Oh, well, you look fat in those pants anyway, so, you know. Superficial bullshit on their end. They don't feel bad. They don't have a regret. They will. They will, but they don't now. And again, it doesn't mean there is no love here, because I think there is, but yeah. They're not taking accountability, and you have to do that in order to have any sort of real regret or feeling sorry. Will you talk to this person again? Absolutely. Yep. And it might be the same old. So just make sure, right? That's all. Protect your heart. Okay. So, my dear, if this did resonate with you, if you enjoyed your reading, don't despair. I know you probably didn't enjoy it very, very much. Excuse me, because it wasn't very positive. But, you know, we'll get in deeper to feelings and thoughts as the readings go on. All right. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, each and every one. And yeah, we need to get this channel back up to where it used to be. I know I've been gone for a while, and I agree that I regret that, but there was really not much I could do. Anyway, love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Number 3. The selenite heart. Oh, Lord have mercy. My dear friends, I am hoping that this one turns out a little bit better than the others. We've got the Light Seers deck here. I mean, I don't know who you people are dealing with, but they are definitely stubborn individuals with a lot of blame-shifting styles going on here. All right, here we go. Little animal spirit to see what the... Boop, boop, boop. Who are you? Oh, well, huh. It's water. It's the otter. It is cute. But don't let that cute facade fool you. This sucker could take you out. Yeah? Have you ever seen an otter? They got teeth. It's a harmless little bunny. Damn. Alright, hold on. We're looking for regret. We're looking, are they sorry? Are they sorry? Oh, yeah. The moth to the flame again. Your energy. again, because it happened. This card came out in the very last one. What was that again? The Arcanum Pyrite. Damn. Let's see if they have... I'm going to give them an ounce, because I'm sensing that you're not paying too much attention to this person at the moment, even though you happen to be the moth to the flame energy. Yeah, look, bottom of the deck is the horse. You're standing your ground here. Yep, you're standing your ground. You love this part. You would love to be around them. They're cute as hell. But they do have a nasty bite, don't they? Don't they? Cute as hell with a nasty bite. Oh, Lord. So, you're bigger here. You're being the bigger person somehow. And you flip the script on this person, and they're looking over like, oh, what happened? Usually my person, the horse, will follow me, will come for me, will be the moth, I'm the flame, they are the moth. Well, maybe not this time. Ooh, the Empress. The Empress. Oh my goodness, I am so happy to see the Empress here. They're changing their nasty little ways. You've got the Six of Pentacles and also the Chariot. Yeah. You should jump up. You should pause this video right now. Jump up and give yourself a huge hug. Because you flipped the script. They're seeing you as the Empress now. They know your worth, okay? And perhaps they've always known, really, but they haven't done much about it. Because why? Because you keep on coming back over to them. You had to stand your ground. You had to. You had to. They were making you look like, let's say, not an Empress. Like the fool. They're making you look like a fool. I'm going to say it. Don't unsubscribe because I said it, please, for the love of Christ. Okay, look at this. The devil's energy. Why this devil has shown up in every single pick. In every single pile. It's obsession. It's fear. It's obsession. This person can't play you like a puppet anymore. Stomp them out. Could have something to do with addictions. Well, hey, that's part of what the devil is. You've seen the light. You love this person with everything you've got. But you've got to love yourself first. And I'm not saying be selfish. But you've got to put balance in there. You've got 3 major arcana sitting on the table right now. Taurus, Cancer, and Capricorn. Well, unless you took their drugs and ran away. I'm joking, okay? We gotta have a little. Then they regret it. Eight of Wands. Ace of Cups. Oh, the Strength card, Leo energy. I told you, you changed things on them. Regret, though. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, I would say that they are sorry. a bit. But I also want to say they always knew that this was going to happen in a way. Like they knew, like, you know what? I got to stop being a schmuck. I have to stop being a douche. I have to, because I have love for this person. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. It's time to reach out to this person and offer them what they deserve. Hierophant's at the bottom laughing. You flip the script on this person, like I said, somehow, some way. And you probably, maybe you didn't even mean to. Maybe you're like, I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, somebody came and whacked this person in the head with those 8 wands of fury. Not fury, but whatever. You know? Like, come on. Seriously? Yeah, look, what did I just tell you? Your person was visited. Judgment. Wake up. Get your stuff together. You know, patience is wearing thin over here. You know, times are changing. People are growing and getting older. You could have given it one last shot with this person, right? And decided, hey, I am not going to sit around and grow old by myself. I love them. I'm always going to love them, but I'm going to have to love them in a different way and from afar, because they're acting like a cheeky little cute as a button otter that likes to bite me in the ass every time I open up and let them know how much love I got in my heart for them. Do you hear that beep beep? Confirmation. But it's like, do they feel bad? Do they have regret? I mean, I'm going to say yeah-esque. This person does have this sense that, okay, well, they're the empress, but I'm the emperor. This person is aware of your spiritual connection. They are. Whether you told them or what, they know. How do they know? It's going to be different for everyone, but they are aware. They probably have it skewed, like, oh, I can do whatever the hell I want, you know? Because we are connected energetically. Well, not really there, buddy. I think they're going to have a lot of explaining to do when they, yeah, I was going to say when they return and the 6 of Cups comes flying out. I mean, hello. It's return of your soulmate. You want to call it twin flame, call it twin flame. I don't care what label you want to put on there. Okay? So maybe the regret, if there is that I didn't do something sooner. It's like by the time they get to you, yep. Thank you so much for popping out, because I'm like, 5 of Cups. Yeah, it's like, see, she regrets, but she kind of does, kind of don't. I don't know. Right? At least there's some semblance of empathy here. Because this person knows that you are good for them. They know that you're a good person. Okay? And they also know they affected you in a very toxic way. But you got love here. There is love here. We're not looking to find out if there's love. We're looking to find out if there's regret. Yeah. So, I'm going to give this one yeah. The other ones, man, holy shit. I'll be surprised if I keep a subscriber. I can't get a subscriber to save my life. And here comes all these horrible, these bad readings, but they're not bad. They're just enlightening. All right. So, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Let me know what you want to see, and I will do it. I'll consider it. Please don't ask me to do private readings in the comments. I'm going to have to put a disclaimer because somebody keeps doing that. I'm not going to do that. I don't do private readings for free at all. But anyway, if you need a private reading, you can check out that sponsorship deal I got for everybody. You can email me if you want one. I mean, I do them, but you have to actually take the effort to email me, or you can, do that deal I got you. All right, guys, I will talk to y'all later. Bye for now. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste.